Trisha, today I'm going to tell you a secret.
Rohan, even I have to tell you a secret.
मैंने ना आज इसको चाय पे बुलाया है।
मैंने भी ना आज उनको चाय पे बुलाया है.
उनको?
Yes.
You know what? I think you guys will make a perfect pair.
Hang on. What? Perfect pair? Wait, what are you talking about?
उनको, you and उनको चाय पे बुलाया है, शादी का ख्याल आया है.
Who is unko and who's shadi and what? I thought this was about your romantic date.
No. It's not about my romantic date or her romantic date. It's about our date with the City 1016 team because today is our radio special episode of Philips Presents the Twosome powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea.
So guys, let the journey begin.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
And what good is food if not shared by two?
I'm Trisha Verma.
And I'm Rohan and Vanmala.
And together we are the Twosome.
Philips presents the Twosome, powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea.
Hello and welcome to yet again a fun-filled episode of Philips Presents the Twosome powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea with me Trisha Verma.
And me Rohan and Vanmala, and I welcome each one of you all to this brand new episode. And Trisha, today's episode indeed is very special because our guests for today are coming all the way from City 1016.
So I'm very excited, Rohan's excited, the team of Twosome is excited, and I hope you guys are excited as well to find out who our guests are. So let's go catch up with our Twosome for the day.
Hi, this is Alokesh,
Hi, I'm Malvika.
and we are happy to be on the Twosome.
And right now, gracing the Twosome today is the very beautiful and talented City 1016 Jan Malvika.
Oh,
And
thank
welcome to our
you.
show.
Thank you so much, Rohan.
So-
That's very kind of you, talented Rohan.
Thank you. How are you today?
Very good, very good. Excited to be here at T-Junction.
Pleasure's all ours. We're super excited too. And I was always intrigued to ask you certain questions, if you may allow.
Of course, go right ahead.
I want to know that you do this show, Breakfast Number One, early in the morning, and the whole of UAE wakes up to your voice.
I hope so.
What kind of rush does that give you, and how does that feel?
It gives you a massive rush, but the single best thing about my job is the fact that I have an incredible co-host. So I have someone wonderful to do the show with, Sid. And apart from that, it's that, you know, the whole city considers us their family. So whenever something special is happening in my life, they're totally, you know, up to date with it, and they know exactly when my parents are flying in and when my sister's getting married. And similarly, whenever something exciting is happening in their lives, whether it's a driver's license or a new car or a new baby,
Right.
they feel the need to update us, which is just the most amazing thing. It's like having a massive family of like 2 million people.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
of course, it feels really great and truly honored to have you on our show today. And continuing that question, I would like to ask you that most of the times I listen to you on radio, and there has never been a day where you've always been high on energy, and your every show looked better than yesterday.
Okay. Wow,
How-
thank you.
No, I genuinely mean it. So how does that energy come from, and do you ever have dull moments in life?
No, the energy comes from one single thing, and that is coffee. We do a lot of coffee and a lot of chai. If you've ever been to our studios between 6 and 10 in the morning, you will see this line of chai cups outside our studio, right? So it's like we do at least like 4 cups of chai by the time the show's over. So that's the secret to our energy. Nothing else.
So right now, Malvika is here with Alokesh, and she's going to select that perfect dish which Alokesh will really relish today. So you've seen the menu. What is the one dish which you think we can cook for Alokesh?
So, Ollie is somebody who really likes a lot of desi food. So I think we should give it a little bit of a Videsi touch. I think we should do something that's known as Philips the Omelet. It's got a lot of ingredients, and Ollie Alokesh is somebody who loves buffets. So I think it'd be nice if we had a big omelette with loads of ingredients in it that totally fills him up. So Philips the Omelet and what I
about
like
the
to call a well-behaved mojito.
Okay. And you think he's going to like it?
I think he's going to love it.
So over to you, Trisha. Let's see what Alokesh has to select for Malvika.
So next to me is the man behind City 1016, the soul of the radio station, Alokesh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So it's a great honor having you on our show. Now, I'd like to ask you a few things about the kind of work you do, you know, because we've seen the presenters, we've seen how they are, and they're like the face of the radio station, but you're the man behind everything, you're the soul of it. So how does that work for you?
It's interesting because you're actually behind the scenes. You're kind of discussing the content, doing every other thing. It's just that for them, they are the face of the radio station. So most people don't really know what a station producer does.
Exactly.
My whole job is to put up a show which is great in terms of content, in terms of what you can do with the contest, how to engage the audience, make the listener feel wow, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So from that to even your promos, the ads, the show promos, everything. So I'm basically like how a director is.
Okay.
So basically, I think I do something what Rohan
Backbone
does.
of this thing. So the Twosome seems to be like a perfect place for Malvika. What have you picked for her?
Well,
Surprise.
I'm from Bombay, so the one thing I'm definitely going to make her taste is the iconic cutting chai.
Cutting chai, the ultimate. That's the ultimate.
Like you have to, if you've been in Bombay and you haven't tasted
Cutting chai, you haven't had anything.
And there is pasta. It's called the creamy carbonara.
Okay.
It is what she's going to be shocked because it's definitely not.
Quite a cheat day for her today. Today's
absolutely.
her cheat day.
So yeah, those are the two things.
Philips presents The Twosome, powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Philips presents The Twosome, powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea with me, Rohan and Mala. And right now it's time to prepare the exclusive dish for our location, which is the Philips the Omelette, recommended by Malvika. And to help us with this amazing recipe, we have someone very special from the Tea Junction, which is Chef Alfredo. Welcome to our show, Chef.
Welcome, sir.
How are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, and Alfredo is going to show us this exclusive recipe. But before we move ahead, let's quickly ask him what are the ingredients for this. What are we using in this particular dish?
We are going to use for the Philippe de Omelette is eggs,
Okay,
chicken sausage,
chicken sausage.
cucumbers,
Okay,
red bell peppers, green bell peppers, onion, and tomato.
right.
We are going to use also chili flakes,
Mhm.
black pepper, and salt,
Okay, and cheese as well.
and
yeah?
cheese as well.
Okay, so this looks really amazing over here. I'm excited to see what are the first step in it. So firstly, what do we do in this?
First, we're going to cut the vegetables into pieces.
Okay. So our vegetables are here and we're going to chop it in our Philips Power Chop. So let's see how this works. Now vegetables have been chopped in the Philips Power Chop and it's time now to move on to the next step. So Chef, how do we proceed? What do we do next?
First, we heat up our pan,
Okay,
and then we beat our eggs.
okay. So are we putting the chicken sausages next? So in goes the chicken sausages.
After the chicken sausages, we're going to put the chopped vegetables.
Okay, let me hold it.
Then we're going to beat it again.
Okay. I'm sure you must have made omelettes in different types using the normal tomato and onion, but this is something really exotic because we're using chicken sausages in it.
And then we're going to put little bit chili flakes.
Oh, the seasoning. This is as per taste. If you like it spicy, make sure you put loads of it.
We're going to put salt, pinch of salt,
Okay. The black pepper and
salt.
Yeah.
Then we're going to beat it
Beat
again.
it again.
When you beat it more, it will become fluffy.
Right.
Now it's ready. Going to heat up the pan.
So now the mixture is ready. It's time now to fry it, and so
We're going to put our olive oil.
olive oil.
When the oil is hot, we can put our egg mixture.
Right. And it's time for this lovely egg mixture to go into the pan.
minutes. Then
Sure.
we'll flip it over. It's almost done. So I have to flip it over.
Okay. It's time now to flip it over.
Then we'll put the sliced cheese.
It's time to add the sliced cheese in it. Chef, what about people who can't flip this the way you flipped?
They can use this
The
spatula.
spatula, okay. So for people like me who are not so excellent in cooking, you can make use of the
So now
spatula.
I fold it in half.
Right. Must it's a massive omelette.
Now our Philippine omelette is ready.
So it's part 2 of the treat for Alokesh right now because we're going to make a TJ special as they call it. It's called the Virgin Mojito, and let's quickly ask Alfredo what are the ingredients in this.
The ingredients of our mojito is mint leaves,
Right?
water, mojito, sugar, and lemon.
Okay, easy
And ice.
ingredients with ice. Tell me something about mojito. Where does this come from and what exactly is mojito like?
Our mojito is derived from Mexico. So it has mint leaves on it, and ice, and lemon.
These drinks come all the way from Mexico and South America, and we are right now in Dubai and super excited to see how to make this lovely drink. So what's going to be the first step?
At the first step, we're going to remove our fresh mint leaves.
Sure. Let me help you with that.
Put it on the blender. And then we're going to put lemon juice,
Okay, in goes
Lemon.
fresh lemon juice.
sugar syrup, our mojito mix,
Okay. Lovely.
a little bit water, and ice.
And loads of fresh ice. And we're gonna mix it in our Philips blender. And this lovely exotic drink seems to be ready. It's time now to pour it. It smells so fresh. And this exotic drink all the way from Mexico meant for our location, and I hope you like it. Sure.
Philips presents the Twosome, powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea.
Welcome back after the break to Philips presents the Twosome, powered by Himani Perfect Diet Tea with me, Trisha, Verma, and Chef Alfredo. So we are in the kitchen now to prepare the creamy carbonara for Malvika that Alokesh has chosen. So Chef, what are the ingredients that go into making the pasta?
Penne pasta,
Penne,
broccoli, mushrooms, onions, and 3 kinds of bell peppers, red, green, and yellow.
red, green and yellow, so it gives like a lot of color to the dish.
We're going to use also Parmesan cheese,
Okay.
salt, black pepper, and chili flakes.
Chili. So quickly, let's look into the first step that goes into making this amazing dish.
First step, we're going to put olive oil,
Olive oil.
and then we're going to put the onions,
Okay, and then we'll toss the onions in
then toss it a little bit,
till it becomes a nice golden brown color.
and then we're going to put all the vegetables.
It's already such a colorful looking dish.
Then we're going to put the cream. After, we're going to put salt,
Salt, yes.
black pepper.
Black pepper.
Then if you want it a little bit spicy, you can put chili flakes.
Depending on how spicy you want, you can add chili flakes.
Just keep it boiling for a few minutes
Okay.
until the vegetables are cooked. And then we're going to put the penne
We're going to
pasta.
toss in the meat.
And then we're going to put Parmesan cheese.
And pasta is always incomplete without cheese. So there goes the cheese.
Then we're going to toss it a little bit more.
Oh, this already smells delicious. Wow, yum. This is definitely going to be very hard to resist, guys. Trust me.
We'll garnish it with
A little cheese.
a little bit more cheese. And then parsley. A little bit more chili flakes. Then it's ready.
Oh my god, this is definitely colorful, creamy, and so delicious. It smells delicious. I can only imagine how good it tastes. So let's move on and see where the Malvika enjoys her treat. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear cutting chai? Mumbai, Barish, Thela Walas, but we're in Dubai, so what's best than to bring the flavors of Mumbai to Dubai at Tea Junction? So let's make cutting chai. So chef, what's the first step that goes into
The
making
first
chai?
step is we're going to pre-boil the water.
Okay.
Then we're going to put our ginger. Then our cloves
So,
and cardamom.
cardamom.
After infusing all our ingredients, we're now going to put our loose tea.
Loose.
Then we're going to boil it a little
Just
bit
let it
more.
boil. Every second as this boils, I can get the flavor. I remember my Mumbai. My God, I feel so nostalgic. Wow.
Now it's ready. We're going to put
I'm
the
gonna put milk.
milk.
Oh, I can smell the cardamom and the ginger and the cloves. Wow.
Now it's boiled already. It's finished. Our
And
cutting chai is finished.
His cutting chai is ready to serve. So while I hand this over to Malvika, I'm going to run and get my cup of chai.
So for somebody like me who eats a lot of low carb, high protein, healthy, calorie conscious food, I must say it's been quite an amazing cheat day eating this creamy carbonara. So thank you, Alikesh. That was a great choice, and I'll be sure to come back here for the rest of my cheat days. And the cutting chai, I mean, there is nothing like cutting chai, right? And the one thing you should know is that I love any form of caffeine, whether it's chai or coffee. So thank you. That was an amazing, amazing choice, Alikesh. And also, a big thank you to the Twosome. Thank you guys so much for having us on the show. I can't think of a better show to be associated with for City 1016, considering that we're a team who loves food in all forms. So thank you to both of you, and we'll be back at Tea Junction for sure. Whenever we swing by Dubai, we know we'll be coming here for our cutting chais and omelettes. So, yep, thank you for having us.
Well, today's experience was totally awesome. I loved, what Malvika had chosen for me. The omelette, the Philip de omelette, was brilliant because it just had the right amount of ingredients, and I love omelettes generally, and it's something it's like the perfect start to a day, especially on your weekends. And I think just the fact that the show has been amazing. I mean, Rohan, Trisha, they've all been great. The whole experience of the show, I mean, it's amazing because, you know, I've had meals, we've gone out for dinners and lunches with the entire team. We kind of eat together. But this was definitely a little, thoda, as they call it in Bollywood, thoda hatke experience. So thank you, Rohan. Thank you.
So that brings us to the end of yet another fun-filled episode of the Twosome. Rohan, did you enjoy today's episode?
Well, I absolutely had fun today. I really enjoyed myself. Malvika and Alokesh, you were the awesome twosome for the day. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed it presenting it to you.
Definitely. So while we pack our bags for a new destination, you guys stay tuned and follow us on our social media pages.
There's lots and lots of fun happening on our pages actually. Lots of trivia and lots of contests. You might just get lucky on one of the contests. So on that note, it's time to say goodbye now, Trisha. So this is your host, Vanmala.
And me, Trisha Verma, saying goodbye.